All right, welcome. 60-minute Yoga Sculpt. We're going to start in child's pose. So bring your knees to the edges of your mat, sink your hips heavy towards your heels, stretch your arms out in front of you. If you just joined, I'm recommending heavier weights for today's session. If you don't have heavier weights or you choose to want to use lighter weights, medium weights, no weights, that's all good. You'll still get a lot of great movement in, a lot of mindful movement in. So in your child's pose, push your breath out. Bring a deep, long breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Bring another deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Crawl your fingertips closer to the top edge of your mat. Let your hips sink heavier towards your heels. Take another deep breath in. And let it go. All right, rest your elbows on the ground. Put your hands together. And then drop your thumbs behind your head. Crawl your elbows closer to the top edge of your mat. Let your chest feel heavy. Feel a big stretch for your triceps. Take a breath in. And a breath out. One more deep breath in. And send a longer breath out. Rest your hands on the floor. Press yourself up to a tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly. Lift your chin. Lift your gaze. Exhale, cat pose. Round and curl. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Your tail underneath you. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly. Lift your gaze. Exhale, cat pose. Round and curl. 2 more rounds. When you finish those rounds, ground down into your left palm. Push your right hand out in front of you with your thumb facing the ceiling and reach your left heel out behind you. Flex your left toes towards your face, microbend your knee and lift your heel so it's around hip height. Breathe in. Exhale, crunch your knee towards your elbow, elbow towards your knee. Hold in the middle for 3. Pull your belly button up to the ceiling. 2 and 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring your knee to elbow, elbow to knee. Hold here for 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it into the center. Hold for 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring back to the center. Hold for 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back to the center. Hold and connect for 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it back in. Hold here and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Release. Shift your right shin so you can open up into a modified side plank. Take your left arm overhead. Make a fist with your hand. Circle one direction. Push into the outside edge of your left foot. Circle your hand in the other direction. Pull your left shoulder back. And then reach your right hand, or left hand rather, to the ceiling. Reach your left leg up towards hip height. Turn your toes down, heel up, flex your toes towards your face. And we'll lower a big toe to hover. Exhale, lift your leg. Lower your big toe to hover. Exhale, lift. Lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Working your outer glute. Keep your heel higher than your toe. You'll feel that at your outer glute a little bit more. 4, 3. Stop your leg right before your foot touches the ground. Last 2. Last 1. Nice. All right, come back to your tabletop. And then extend your left arm out in front of you with your thumb facing the ceiling. Reach your right heel back. Flex your toes. Reach for opposite ends of your room while you microbend your right knee. Take a breath in. Exhale, crunch your knee towards your elbow, elbow towards your knee. Hold here for 3. Pull your belly button up. 2 and 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Hold here and breathe for 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Hold and breathe. 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hold and breathe. 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Hold, breathe. 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Hold here and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Release. Come back to your modified side plank. This time your right hand, right knee are down. Take your right arm overhead. Make a fist. Circle one direction. Pull your right shoulder back. Push into the outside edge of your right foot. Switch the direction of your circles. And then take your right arm overhead, reach your right heel up towards height, drop your big toe, lift your heel, and here we go. Lower your toe to hover, exhale, lift. Lower your big toe to hover, exhale, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, high plank. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, down dog. Pedal out your legs. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Push the floor away from you to find a little bit more height in your hips. Roll your biceps towards the edges of your mat. Feel a little bit of space between your shoulder blades. And then shift your weight to a high plank. Stack your heels over your big toes. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. I want you to feel like you're dropping your heart towards the floor, like your shoulder blades behind you are jutting out of your body. Exhale, push the floor away so the back of your heart goes up to the ceiling. Lower your heart to the floor, just a little bit of shoulder flossing here. Exhale, lift. You could certainly do this from a tabletop. Lower your heart with control. Let your shoulders kind of wrap around the back of your heart. And then exhale, push your heart through your shoulders to the ceiling. 2 more. Lower. Exhale, lift. 1 more. Lower. Exhale, lift. All right, down dog. Let that go. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Bend your knees a lot. Grab for opposite elbows. Sway side to side. Let the top of your head feel super heavy. Pedal out your legs. Release your hands and gather them at your low back. Interlace your fingers and let gravity sort of pull your knuckles overhead. And then while you pedal out your legs, let your knuckles shift from side to side. Release your hands to your low back. Let them fall to the floor. Toe heel your feet to hips distance. Transfer the weight to your heels and slowly roll up to standing. Take your time. Stack one bone on top of the other. And when you get to the top, bring your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. If you have an intention that you want to practice with today, I invite you to set it right now. If you're looking for inspiration, I offer this. But then I started to believe. But then I started to believe. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring another deep breath in. Send a long, strong breath out. Float your eyes open. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your arms up overhead. Pause here and breathe. Feel rooted through both of your feet. Engage your legs. Pull your shoulders off your ears. Inhale. Exhale, side body stretch over to the right. Take your right arm. Keep it up by your ear or freedom to release it down by your side, but pull your left shoulder back and reach your fingertips for the side wall where it meets the ceiling. Inhale, right back up. Exhale, side body stretch over to the left. Like you're holding something heavy and fragile over your head, or be my guest and release your left arm to your side. Pull your right shoulder back. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, back bend. Pull your elbows wide, lift your heart. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Pause here. Extend your arms out behind you. Microbend your knees. Keep your gaze down. Squeeze your fingers together and start pulsing your palms up to the ceiling. Now, while you're doing that, I want you to squeeze your thumbs towards each other. So I know it's going to be tempting to fly them up here. I want them so that if you were looking forward in a mirror, but I want you looking down anyways. But if you were, you wouldn't see your hands out over your ribs. They're squeezing towards each other behind you. Keep pulsing. Let's go. 8, 7, lift a little higher. 6, reach the crown of your head away from your hips. 5, tighten up your core, microbend your knees. 3, lift your palms as high as you can. Pulse from there for 2 and 1. Inhale your hands to heart center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Once you get there, shift your weight forward, go all the way to your belly. Once you get there, untuck your toes, goal post your arms. Inhale, lift your heart, your thighs, your arms. Keep your gaze down. Remember, we always want a long neck. Exhale, lower. 3 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Press yourself up to a high plank, mountain climbers. Real slow for this first round. Think about twisting your knees under your body for your opposite elbows. Twist, twist, twist. Dig into your fingertips. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side body stretch right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side body stretch left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Airplane your arms. Exhale, high plank. Make your way all the way to the ground. Goal post your arms, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift everything. And lower. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Press yourself up, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, down dog. One more time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side body stretch right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side body stretch left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Airplane your arms. Exhale, high plank all the way to the ground. Goal post your arms, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, down dog. All right, we'll add a little bit of weight work. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. I'm going to suggest your light or medium weights for this. I promise we'll get to the heavy stuff later. Light or medium weights for this. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, release your right arm. Let's do some side oblique work. Reach your right weight away from you, pull it back. Reach it away from you, not for the floor, but for the wall where it meets the floor next to you. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Walk your feet hips distance if they're not already there. Micro bend your knees. 8, 7, 6, 5. Reach. I'm giving you plenty of time to exaggerate that reach, so you're working your obliques as hard as you can. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, release your left arm. Reach it away from your body. Pull it back. Lower and reach. Push that top weight up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Inhale, mountain. Turn your palms to face away from you. Lower all the way down around. Kiss them in front of your belly or your pelvis. Exhale all the way back up. Kiss them overhead. Your palms are going to face away from you the whole time. Big circle down. Big circle up and around. If your shoulders are giving you any feedback, maybe ditch the weights. Two more. Last one. When they're down at the bottom, leave your left arm in. You're going to reach out, reach up. Right arm, reach out, reach up. Put your left weight on a shoulder, on a shelf. Keep your right palm facing away from you. Reach your weight out, reach it up, out, and a diagonal. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Nice. Keep your right elbow in your ribs. Turn your palm up. Left weight faces away. Reach it out. Pull it in. Reach it up. Pull it back. Reach it out. Pull it back. Reach it up. Pull it back. Exhale. Exhale. Shh. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. Last one. And 1. Beautiful. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift with your weights. Airplane your arms, pulse them up. Squeeze your heads of your weights closest to your thumbs together. Keep your heart and your gaze down. Reach the crown of your head away from your hips. Avoid letting your weights touch your booty. Lift your palms a little higher. Pulse. Reach. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale your weights to your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank. Make your way all the way to the ground. Goal post your arms, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift, hold, and lower. Lift, hold, and lower. 4 more. Nothing to see out in front of you. Keep your gaze down. 3, exaggerate that pause at the top. 2, last one. Nice. Bring your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, press yourself up high, plank, mountain climbers. This time we pick up the pace. Run them out. Go. But then I started to believe. Do you believe you can move a little bit faster? 8. That's it. 7. Do you believe you can move even faster? 6. 5. Get it, Carol. 4. 3. Yes, Caroline. 2. And 1. Hold your high plank. Hold and dig into your fingertips. Catch your breath. Eight, 7, believe you got this. 6, 5, put the back of your heart up on the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in and a longer breath out. Steady inhale, steady exhale. Inhale, lift your right heel high. Exhale, draw your knee towards your right elbow. Send it down to your right wrist, back up to your right elbow. Inhale, lift your heel high. Bring your knee towards your right elbow. Send it down to your wrist, back up to your right elbow. Inhale, lift your heel high. 2 more times. Right elbow, right wrist, right elbow. Inhale, pick your heel up. Last one. Right elbow, right wrist, right elbow. Inhale, lift your heel. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. No weights necessary. Reach your arms up and breathe. Stack your front knee over your ankle. Drive your left hip forward. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Open up into a big W. Put the outside edge of your left foot firmly against the ground. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, reverse warrior. High five the back wall. Another side body stretch. Enjoy it. Breathe in. Exhale, high plank. Left hand is your base. Open up side plank. Option to lift your top leg. Maybe dock your bottom knee. We're here for 4. Use your left obliques. Lift your right hip higher for 3. Make sure you got a micro bend at your left elbow for 2 and 1. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left heel. Exhale, bring your knee towards your left elbow, left wrist, left elbow. Inhale, pick your heel up. Exhale, drive your knee towards your left elbow, wrist, elbow. Inhale, lift your heel. 2 more. Elbow, wrist, elbow, elbow, wrist, elbow. Inhale, get your heel up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Come on up and breathe. Point your tailbone under you. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Pivot your right foot down. Big W in your arms. Make fists. Flex your strong biceps. Inhale, reverse warrior. High five the back wall with your left hand. Side reach. Let's go. Breathe in. Exhale, high plank to side plank. Right hand is your base. Open up. Maybe dock your right knee. Maybe lift your top leg. Hold here and breathe for 4. Push the floor away. 3. Last 2. And 1. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. All right, well, we're going to flow those shapes, breath to movement 2 times. We'll take the side plank out. If you like flowing with weights, be my guest. Inhale, lift your right heel high. Exhale, low lunge right away. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high plank. Pause for your breath in. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left heel. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high plank. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your right heel. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high plank. Breathe in. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left heel. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high plank and hold. Hold your high plank. Stack your heels over your big toes. Put your hips in line with your shoulders. Dig into all of your fingertips, all of your knuckles, and breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Walk your hands to the back of your mat and come on up. Start jumping rope. We're going to do some cardio. We'll do power cardio. It's going to be 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 4 minutes, 4 different exercises. I want you to go as hard as you can for those 40 seconds so that you feel like you've earned your rest, right? We'll start with butt kickers in 8. We're going to start with butt kickers. Start jumping rope in 7, in 4, in 3, 2, 1, butt kickers. Heels to glute. You want more, add your arms up and out. You want less, you're stepping it out. Here's low impact, right? A little bit easier on your joints. And then the whole time I want you to believe that you can move a little bit faster and then prove it to yourself, okay? You're halfway there. This is not the time where you start to slow down. This is where you start to believe that you can move faster, right? That second half of the 40 seconds, you're going to rest. You're going to get those 20 seconds of rest, but you definitely have to earn them. So let's go. 10 more seconds. 5 seconds. Push, push, push for 3, 2, 1. Step it out. Step it out. Let your heart rate come down. Maybe put your hand over your heart. Feel it beating in your chest. Inhale, longer exhales. Those longer exhales, that's your recovery breath. We're going to go to skaters. Let's do skaters in 5. Make your way to the front or back of your mat in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 40 seconds of skaters. Push off your outer foot. Get low to the ground. So you know that I was, last week, if you joined, I'm super inspired by Kelsey Pfendler, who rode by herself from California, Monterey, California, to Oahu, Hawaii. She crossed the finish line last Friday night, 2 days before her 32nd birthday. So a 31-year-old woman, all by herself, rowing 2,800 standard miles. You got 3, 2, 1, step it out. 2,400 nautical miles. She didn't have a sail. She didn't have an engine. She just had a strong body and an even stronger mind that helped her get there. All right, next exercise, your right foot is going to be your base. Get your elbows up. You're going to twist and drive your left knee forward. Join me in 3. Join me in 2, 1, let's go. Right foot's your base. Bend your knee. Drive your left knee outside your right elbow and your left elbow towards the back of the room. Get the twist in. A lot of standing core work right now. Pull your belly button to your back. In 3, switch directions. In 2 and 1, left foot's your base. Draw your right knee outside your left elbow now. Pull your right elbow back. Go. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it out. Catch your breath. Goal post jacks in 3. Goal post jacks in 2, 1. Elbows up. Remember, low impact, you step it out. This is it. And then I believed. If you believe you can move faster, prove it to yourself. You don't have to prove anything to anybody else. Half of you I can't see anyways. Let's go, Kathleen. Get it, Carol. I love it, Danielle. Yes, Suzanne. You've got 14 more seconds. Get it, Sandra. Elbows up, elbows up, elbows up. Yes, Leanne. Elbows up. Get it, Maura. Hell yeah, Nikki. Let's go. 5. You step it out in 3, 2, 1. Step it out. Keep your head above your heart. Sips of air. In. Longer exhales, like you're breathing through a straw. Catch your breath. All right, we're going to get into the heavy weight work. If you don't have heavy weights, you don't have to leave this class. You do not have, you stay. You use what you have. No weights is still a great option. Okay? Catch your breath. You've got a whole minute of recovery here. If you're doing water, small sips of water. No need to stress your body out with big gulps of hydration flooding you, okay? All right. Grab your weights. This is what we're going to do. 4 exercises twice, a minute on, 15 seconds off. I'm setting you up for Strength X, which we're going to roll out next month. Okay, this is similar to what we do in Strength X circuit work. So we're going to be a minute on, 15 seconds off, 4 exercises. While you're resting in those 15 seconds, I demo the next exercise. So right now, I'm just demoing. The minute hasn't started. You're going to grab your weights, turn your palms to face each other. Lower down like you're doing a deadlift. You're going to row right. Row left, dig into your heels, stand up. Lower your heart to the floor, row right, row left, stand up, pull the weights up out of the ground. Join me in 3, 2, 1. Push your butt back, row right, row left, push the weights down, dig into your heels, stand up. Push your butt back, row right, row left, pull the weights to your ribs, stand up, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, exhale. Now team, if this pace is too fast for you, or you want to move slower because it feels better to be a little bit more mindful, be my guest. If those weights are super heavy, I would ask that you go slower anyways, right? So that you're not encouraged to use momentum, but rather you're just using all of your muscle. You're more than halfway there. You've got 20 more seconds. You're good in 8. Maybe get 1 more full rep in. You're good in 5. You're going to rest in 3. Put the weights down in 2, 1. Shake that out. Next exercise needs little explaining. It's a basic bicep curl. I want you to pick up your heaviest weights. Even if you're like, I can't curl those, try it, okay? So it's a basic bicep curl. Pin your elbows into your ribs. We go in 3, 2, 1. You're a minute on the clock. The idea is to get maximum muscle load under tension. So if you've got those heavy weights and you get 3 reps in and you want to drop set to lighter weights, be my guest. But don't do what's comfortable, right? This is all about getting out of your comfort zone. She rowed across the freaking ocean. She hadn't done that by herself before. Got way out of her comfort zone. And I'm going to challenge you to do the same thing, okay? If you want to take 1 arm at a time, be my guest. But avoid swinging the weights up to your shoulders because you think that that's working your muscles. All it's doing is cheating. You've got 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds, maybe 1 more good one. 3, 2, 1. Next exercise, you're going to walk your feet wide. Grab 1 weight, put your right hand on top of the left. Lunge to the front, push the weight to the floor, pull it back to your heart and stand up. It's a lateral lunge, bending just into your right leg with a sternum row. All right, join me in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Push your butt back. While you're in the lunge, reach the weight to the floor, pull it back to your heart, hold it there before you stand up. I want you to take this in pieces. Dig into your right heel, walk your feet even wider than you think so that you can drop down low into your right leg. Avoid letting your knee go past your toes. Push the floor away with your right heel. Booty back. Just turn your heart to the floor. Push the weight down. Row it back to your heart. Not your belly, to your heart. Sternum row. Halfway there. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Lower. Exhale, pull. Lift. You've got 15 more seconds. These are your best ones, right? But then I started to believe I could get a little bit lower in that lunge. You've got 3, 2, and 1. All right, you rest, 15-second demo. Next one, you're gonna take both weights, rack them on your shoulders, turn your toes out, heels in. It's a thruster. You lower your seat all the way down, dig through your heels, push both weights up overhead. Inhale down, exhale, press. I want this to be super mindful. I don't want you to throw those weights up on the ceiling. I want you to push them up and carefully pull them back down. You go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Push the weights up overhead, maybe a 3 count to the top, 3 count to the bottom, 3 count to the top, tighten up your core, tighten up your glutes as you're pushing those heavy weights overhead, 3 count to the bottom. With your knees and toes slightly turned out, you're safely in alignment so that you can drop your hips lower than your knees, but if your ankles or your low back are giving you a ton of feedback, then stop anywhere in between, right? You want less, you shorten that range of motion. Maybe take one arm at a time. You want more, maybe it's a 6 count. You're more than halfway there. 20 more seconds. These are your best ones. All the way up, pull the weights all the way down. You've got 10 more seconds, 1 or 2 more good ones. All right, you're good in 3, 2, 1. Put the weights down, shake out your arms. Those are our 4 exercises. We're gonna go back to the top. So when you're ready, grab the weights. Remember, it's the deadlift with the row. So turn your heart down, row right, row left, pull the weights up out of the ground. We move in 3, get those weights ready to go in 2, 1. Row right, row left, tighten up your core, squeeze your glutes at the top. I want the crown of your head reaching forward, gaze down while you lower your heart to mirror the floor. Pull the weights up to your ribs. Push them down. Exhale, lift. Where's the breath? Yeah, Maura. Nice. Gaze down. I want the crown of your head down. You've got 3. No, 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Put the weights down, shake out your arms. We're going back to our bicep curls. This time, if you want to do them as hammer curls, I won't stop you. All right, grab your weights. We move in 5. Told you those 15 seconds go by fast. 3, 2, 1. Pull the weights to your shoulders. Release them all the way down next to your thighs. Weights all the way to your shoulders. Hammer curls, you might want to turn your palms in. These are a little bit more gentle on your elbows. So if you have any elbow issues, tennis elbow, anything like that, hammer curls are going to be a little bit more forgiving than regular bicep curls. And remember, 1 arm at a time, great option. Drop set once you get to those curls that are like, oh, holy shit. You're halfway there. And then I started to believe. Curl. Maybe you're slowing down, right? Maybe you're using those 3s or 5s and you're like, this is easy. I got this. I can do this all day. Maybe that's when you are going even slower. Like pretend you're pushing the weights down against something. Pretend you're pulling those light weights up against something. You can create that little resistance in your body. You've got 5. You're resting in 3, 2, 1. All right, put one weight down. Your left hand is going to be on top of your right this time. Walk your feet super wide. Turn your toes forward, heels out. Lunge to your back heel, push the weight down, pull it to your heart, and come on up. Let's go. We move in 3, 2, 1. Lateral lunge, bend into your left knee only this time. At the bottom, reach the weight low, pull it to your heart, stand on up. Push your butt back. Like you wouldn't walk around staring at the ceiling all day. It wouldn't feel good for your neck, and that's essentially what you're doing if you're gazing forward at the bottom, right? You want your neck nice and long. Think about the back of your body. Gaze down, push the weight down, pull it back to your heart. You're almost halfway there. Walk your feet wider if you feel like your lunge could be a little bit deeper. If you're here, then walk your feet wider so that you can tap the wall behind you with your butt. All right, now you're more than halfway there. Push the weight down, pull it to your heart. 9 people total had done that mid-Pacific row before her. 7 men, 2 women. It is easier to climb Mount Everest than it is to row. To just put it in perspective, like we think climbing Mount Everest would be impossible, so hard. That's actually easier than rowing from 3, 2, 1. You got an extra one in there. All right, next exercise was our thrusters. 2 weights, rack them on your shoulders. Toes out, heels in. We go in 3. We go in 2 and 1. Drop your hips. Keep your heart facing forward the whole time. Tight core, tight glutes as you push the weights up overhead. Pull them back to your shoulders. Once they're on your shoulders, that's when you start to drop down into your seat. Pull the weights. Once they're resting on your shoulders, that's where you challenge your legs. Down, up. At the top, that's where you push the weights up. Take it in pieces. Remember, slow is the name of the game here. And she beat them all. She crushed them. The men too. She crushed them. She expected it to take her 80 days. It took her 43. So when you think that you can't do hard things, picture a 31-year-old out in the middle of the ocean, rowing all by herself. You've got 20 more seconds, team. You've got rest on the other side of this. 15 seconds. Dig into your heels. If it's challenging, that's what you want. You want that burn. You want that fatigue in your body. You want your muscles to be like, oh, yes, this is what I've been craving. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Put the weights aside. Shake out your arms and legs. Woo. Catch your breath. Towel off. Grab a sip of water. We're going to go back to cardio. And if we've got time, we'll do another circuit. All right, so when you're ready, you've got 25 more seconds. Move the weights out of your way. We're going to start cardio. We'll start with mountain climbers. We'll start with mountain climbers. Make your way to a high plank. You got 12 seconds to get there. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We go in 5. We go in 3, 2, 1. If you don't want to be on your hands, do mountain climbers for 40 seconds. Get on your feet and do anything else. But believe that you can move as fast as your body is capable of, and then do it. Just go, do it. "20 more seconds. If you're starting to regret the decision to start mountain climbers because your shoulders are getting tired, this is where you believe you have the strength. 10 more seconds. You can do anything for 8. Drive faster. 4, 3, 2, 1. On your feet. Step it out. Shake out your arms. We'll do jumping jacks, but your arms are going to cross in front of you this time. You got 12 more seconds. Catch your breath. Let your heart rate come down. You're not jumping rope. Step it out real slowly. All right, we move in 5. Pick up the heart rate in 3, 2, 1. Open, close, open, close. Cross your arms out in front of your heart. Low impact, you're here. Step it out. Great option. Let's see it. Halfway there. Get it, Nikki. Get it, Julie. Yeah, Ada. Yeah, Vanessa. Get it, Michelle. Get it, Jessica. Come on, you got this. Yes, Kelsey. Both Kelseys. Let's go, Rachel. Elizabeth, Rhea, you're doing it. You're strong as fuck. Don't forget that. Let's go. You got 3. Keep going for 2. And 1. Step it out. Small steps. Long inhale. Longer exhales. All right. Let's do oblique twists. Those are fun. Oblique twists. You'll zip up your thighs. Take your arms up, up, down, down. Twist your knees opposite your elbows. In 3. Looks like this. Up, up, down, down. 2, 1. Join me. Zip up your legs. Up, up, down, down. You're just pivoting your toes. Up, up, down, down. Back to the club days. I may or may not. No, I did never dance like this at the club. Sorry. But now I'm kind of tempted to do it if I'm ever in a club again. All right, keep going. You got 3, 2, 1. I bet you can guess what's next. I bet you can guess what's next. You know what? We'll jazz up our burpees. Starting a football run. When I call burpee, you do a half burpee, okay? Half burpee, hands down, feet back. 3, 2, 1. Football runs. You big arms. And when I say go, put your hands down, step or jump your feet back, get back to your football runs, right? Go. Hands down, jump back, jump forward, football runs. Go. 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 Last one. Go. On your feet. Step it up. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Small sips of water, small sips of air, bigger exhales. All right, we got plenty of time for another circuit. It's 8 minutes, and then we're gonna stretch. We'll do some core, and then we'll stretch. You know what? One of the exercises will be core, so I know that we got 2 minutes of core in, okay? Have your weights nearby. Actually, pick up your weights. You watch, I'll demo, okay? You're gonna rack your weights on your shoulders, right foot forward, step your left foot far behind you. Push the weights up. We've done this the last couple weeks if you've been with me. Leave your right arm up, pull your left side down, exhale, lift. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Okay? If you don't want to hold your right arm up, release it down next to your side. All right, we're going to go in 10 seconds. In 5. Walk your feet real wide, laser focus on something. We go in 3, 2, 1. Push the weights up, tighten up your core, pull your left elbow, left knee down to the floor, exhale right back up. Left side travels down, dig into your right heel back to the top. Steady your gaze on something that's not moving in front of you. It's going to help with your balance. If you want to focus on your legs, maybe your briefcase holding the weights. Take the arms out. We did some shoulder work already, so if this is where you're at, this is where you're at. 30 more seconds. She said in one of her posts right before she made it across the finish line, she said, but I trained. I worked my butt off. I wanted to do the best I could. You've got 14 seconds left. Let these be the best that you can do, right? Focus on your form. Focus on your breath. You've got 5. You've got 3, 2, 1. You're good. Next exercise, you're going to have one heavy weight. Left knee down. Walk your right foot out. Put the weight in your left back pocket, left hand on top. You're going to throw the weight over your right shoulder. Slowly pull it back to your left pocket. You go in 3, 2, 1, go. Throw it over your right shoulder. Slowly. 3, 2, 1. Put it in your left pocket. Throw the weight. Pull it. 3, 2, 1. Extend your arms out in front of you. Control the weight. Put it right back in your left pocket. She said it took a really long time to even believe it. While she was rowing, she's having these thoughts. While she's in the middle of her row, 2,400 nautical miles, it took a really long time to even believe it, that she was doing it, that she was breaking the record. I spent a lot of time talking myself out of it, out of the record. She talked herself out of it. And I know it's a pretty human thing, but it's also a female thing. You've got 3, You've got 2 and 1. Next exercise, you're going to be on your back. Grab one weight, stack your knees over your hips, lift your hips high, grab the weight. Reach your elbows towards your hips. You're going to skull crush, but I want the weight to come to your chin. Exhale, push it back up. Join me in 3. Skull crushers, but instead of pushing the weight over your forehead, push it to your chin. 2, 1. Let's go. Time's on. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Now dig into your heels. Get your hips high. Bend at your elbows. Let your elbows float towards your hips. Lower your weight to your chin. Exhale, push it straight above your chin. Not for your knees, not for the wall in front of you. Push the weight straight up for the spot on the ceiling above your chin. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. She spent a lot of time talking herself out of it, out of the record. I know it's a pretty human thing, but it's also a very female thing to discredit your abilities, even when you're doing them. As women, for sure. While we're in the thing, am I a good mom? I don't know. I don't think so sometimes. Like, am I a good instructor? A lot of times I doubt myself. Like, we're in the thing, doing the thing, and we're still trying to talk ourselves out of it. Right here, I want you to believe. You've got 5 more seconds. Push the weight up to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Last exercise. You're going to come up to a boat pose. Still just one weight. Lower back. Push the heads of the weight together. Twist right, twist left. Twist right, twist left. We go in 3, 2, 1. Twist right, lean back. Pull your heart forward. Control yourself to the right. These are slow, team. Twist to the left. Maybe it takes you a couple of seconds to get to your fullest expression. Keep the weight in front of your heart. Gravity is going to want to pull it towards your armpits. You keep it right there in front of your heart. And then maybe you believe you could lean back a little bit more, and you do that. You're halfway there. She said she spent a lot of time in the row, already knowing that she's ahead of schedule, ahead of the pace to beat the record. I spent a lot of time saying, you're going to bonk, you're going to fail, you're going to slow down. She was actively trying to talk herself out of it while she was doing it, while she was crushing the record. You've got 15 more seconds. These last 10 seconds, stay to the left, pulse to the left. Pulse, pulse, pulse to the left. Put the weight in front of your heart, pulse your left elbow back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back up to your feet. 4 more minutes with these weights, and then we're on our back for core. Your left foot's going to be forward. Step your right foot back. Rack the weights on your shoulders. Put the weights overhead. Your right side pulls down. We go in 3. We go in 2, 1. Pull your right side down. Push it straight up. Inhale down. Exhale, dig into your left heel. Push the weight up. Tighten up your core. Keep your shoulders over your hips. Lower to the floor. Exhale, press. Remember, if you've got shoulders that are giving you a ton of feedback, maybe you're just doing the lunge. If you've got light weights, pull that weight out of the ceiling. Push it back up like you've got to put an imprint on the ceiling above you. Right? You can always be working harder with those light weights. Trick your body. Halfway there, team. She was trying to convince herself that she was going to fail, that she was going to slow down. She said, and then I started to believe. I started to believe this could happen for me. You've got 15 seconds. This can happen for you too. Let's go. 10 seconds. I know it's challenging. It's supposed to be challenging. That's where the change happens. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. All right, down to one knee. One weight for the rest of it. Put the weight in your right back pocket. Left hand on top. Throw the weight over your left shoulder. Pull the weight back. Put it in your right back pocket. We go in 3, 2, 1. Throw the weight over your left shoulder. Pull it back to your right hip. Throw it over your left shoulder. Pull it back to your hip. And as soon as she started to believe, she told herself, I just want to do my best. And that's all we can give, right? Is our best. Best effort through every single rep. Why waste the time? Right? You are here. You signed up. You showed up. That was the hardest part. $15 more seconds. You got this. Throw it over your left shoulder. Pull it back real slow. 3, 2, 1. Put it in your hip. Throw it. 3, 2, 1. Pull it back to your hip. Let's go. 5, 3, 2, 1. Last one. That's it. All right. Make your way to your back. This time, bridge pose. Get your hips high. Put the weight over your head. As you're lowering the weight to your chin, lower your hips to a hover. Exhale, dig into your heels. Reach your weight and your hips to the ceiling. Join me in 3. Join me in 2, 1. Inhale down. Exhale, dig into your heels. Get your hips up on the ceiling. Lower the weight right above your chin. Then it goes straight up. Avoid letting your booty touch the floor. You got it, Sarah. You got it, Lisa. Hell yes, Helen. Hell yeah, Molly. Yes, TJ. Every one of you voted yes. Voted yes to the challenge. Voted yes to strength. Voted yes to believing in yourself right now. What you are fully capable of doing. Hips a little higher. You've got 15 more seconds. Ten more seconds. Hips up, hips up, hips up. Let's go. 5, 3, 2, 1. Last exercise. Dock your heels back to our boat pose. Grab the weight. Push it between your palms. Twist side to side. Lean back. Pull your heart forward. We go in 3, 2, 1. Real slow. The weight's going to want to pull towards your armpit. Keep it right in front of your heart. Let your obliques twist you rather than just your upper back. If you have real light weights right now, or you got no weights in your hands, maybe when you get over to the side, maybe you pulse 3, 2, 1, and then you come back through center. Maybe with that heavy weight, you add that pulse 3, 2, 1, come back to center. We're all going to pulse to the right in 10 seconds. You got 10 more seconds, go side to side. 5 more seconds, and then we hold it to the right. In 3, hold to the right, pulse in 2, 1, pulse just to the right. You got this. 5, 3, 2, 1. Put the weight aside. Shake out your arms. Cross your ankles, roll over your shins, make your way to a high plank and hold. I know, it's not fair, but we're going to do it anyways. 1 minute. Our minute's going to start in 3. Get there. 2, 1. High plank or forearm plank, you pick. But I trained. I worked my butt off. I wanted to do the best I could. She set out to do something that was impossible. And she did it. Took a really long time to believe it. I was talking myself out of it. It's a human thing. It's very much a female thing to discredit your abilities, even when you're doing them. Spent a lot of time saying, I can't, I'm going to fail, I'm going to slow down. But then I started to believe. Oh, I could cry. Imagine that. Imagine what we can get done if we just believe in ourselves. Dig into your fingertips. I just wanted to do my best. Help me count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put your knees on the floor. Shake out your arms. Walk yourself forward. Bring your legs around in front of you. Make your way to your back. Dead bug your body. Reach your right arm, left leg long. Exhale back to the center. Lift your heart, lift your hips. Tap your elbows to your knees. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower. Reach your right arm, left leg long. Exhale, bring it back. Hold and squeeze. 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it back. Right knee, left elbow, everything in the center for 1. Lengthen right arm, left leg. We're staying on that side. Bring it in, squeeze, hold. 1. Lengthen. Bring it back in, hold, squeeze. 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it back. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Right leg, left arm long. Exhale, back to the center. Hold in the middle. 3, 2, 1. Right leg, left arm. Exhale, bring it back in. Hold 3, or no, just 2, 1. Lengthen. Bring it back. Hold 1. Lengthen. Bring it back. Hold 1. Lengthen. Hold 2, 1. Lengthen. Bring it in. We're stretching in 3, 2, 1. Happy baby. Stay for the stretches. You ask your body to work. You should ask your body to stretch. Your mind goes through a lot when it's training. It earns the rest. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, supine figure 4. Flex your feet. Let your jaw feel heavy. Let your head feel heavy. Switch out your sides. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Flex your feet. Extend your left leg long. Squeeze your right knee around your ribs. Exhale, supine twist. Cross your knee over your body. Stack your hips, relax your shoulders. Maybe close your eyes or soften your gaze. At the end, she said, I want to say thank you to the people that believed in me because I didn't for a while. Bring your knee back to center. Give your leg a hug. Switch out your sides. Extend your right leg. Squeeze your left knee. Exhale, supine twist. I like to get you out of your comfort zones because I know that you're capable of doing so much more than you give yourself credit for. I will be your biggest cheerleader as long as you are coming to these classes. But you need to start believing in yourself, what you're capable of doing on your mat and more than anything off of your mat. Bring your knee back to center, happy baby. So again, we've been talking about it a lot. What's that dream of yours? What's that one thing that's scary, that's hard, that seems so out of reach? Like you don't have what it takes. What happens if you just start believing that you can do it? Bring your knees to your chest, lift your arms around your legs, wrap your heart towards your thighs, give yourself a hug. Say something really kind, and please believe every word that you're saying. And when you've said it, and it's soaked in, exhale, rest. Take up room on your mat. 1 single minute. You've got a minute. Let your body soak up that effort. You can let that thought go. Let your head feel heavier. Let your shoulders feel heavier. Allow your hips to feel heavier. Relax your arms and your legs. But then I started to believe. Deepen your breath, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. If you have more time to stay where you're at, your nervous system, your body will appreciate it. Stay where you are. If you're moving on, stretch your arms overhead and then roll onto your favorite side. With your eyes closed or your gaze soft, press yourself up to a tall seat. Cross your legs any way that feels comfortable. Place your hands in front of your heart. Empty out your air. We'll seal practice with 2 breaths. Bring a deep breath in and share it. Sit up a little taller. Take your biggest breath in and share your best breath out. Move your thumbs to your third eye center. But then I started to believe. Thank you, friends. Thank you, strength. Thank you, breath. Thank you, yoga. I bow to you. Excellent work, team. All right, back to regular weights for sculpt class. Don't get me wrong, I love using light weights. I think that they're a great test for your endurance. I think that they're a great test for your mental strength, right? Because you're just doing a shit ton of reps in Yoga Sculpt usually. But I'm going to start introducing classes that encourage heavier weights. And so I think that that's where you'll start to see some noticeable changes in your body. And so that being said, if you are using light weights because that's all you have, I would encourage you to get heavier weights. There are plenty of videos on YouTube, some really phenomenal instructors doing stuff with heavy weights. And, you know, if you like my classes, great. I'll have them posted sooner than later. If you can find other instructors that you really like, I encourage you to do heavy weights maybe 2 to 3 times a week, at least 2 times a week, no more than 3. So have a great day.